Hey, what's up, guys? D the Trader here with Fluent in Finance. In this video, I'm going to talk to you a little bit about what BlackBoxStocks.com is. I know that everybody sees me post about it, and y'all know that I use it regularly on a daily basis in a lot of the trades that I take. And so let's get into it. So right here, you see the stock side of the platform. The platform has essentially two sides. The stock side, which alerts the underlying stocks, and if there's an increase in volume or volatility, or if its prices are starting to spike, and they alert different stocks, and you can take trades based off of these if the setup is there. Here at the bottom, you'll see the top 10 gainers for the day, the top decliners, yesterday's top gainers and decliners, down here in the bottom left corner. It also has an integrated chart that you can use for charting. It'll also show you what ticker you're looking at, the earnings dates for those tickers for anything that is, and any dividend dates for the tickers. The alert time and the alert price is set up for when there are different alerts for either the stock side or the option side of the platform. Here in the middle, you have your volatility indicator. It shows you how volatile at the current time that stock is reacting in the market. You also have an alert log with various types of alerts, and over here you'll see rooms. The great thing about Black Box Stocks is you're not just getting not just a platform, but you're also getting a lot of education from veteran traders and other traders in the community who are very well versed in trading stocks and also options as well. And these guys trade 5 days a week from bell to bell. They're there, they answering questions, calling out flow, calling out news, market conditions, you name it, these guys are doing it. And so they have several rooms. They also have team trades. Their moderators will put out trades that they are taking, not as a buy or sell or anything like that, just as, just kind of showing, hey, I'm getting in this trade, and this is how I'm doing it, and this is how I'm making my entry. This is where I'm making it at, and this is where I'm taking my exit at. Flow plays right here. You'll see that this is for the option side of the platform. One of the moderators, and he will put out essentially the top 1% of flow plays, which we'll get into here on the option side here in just a second. They also have a great educational platform. They come out with homework every week of sources and resources that you can go look at and learn how to trade in this market, which is extremely valuable because a lot of people will get into this and they don't always know where to start or how to build on what they already have. And so the traders within this community and this company puts out a list of homework that people can go research off of weekly. And then we're talking about hours of education, but not only that, but up here at the top, you'll see there's actually an education tab. They also host classes generally on a day-to-day basis and show you how to use this platform. They have classes over dark pool, what dark pool is, how to use it in trading, how it's used on Black Box. They have technical analysis classes and just the whole gamut of education that any serious trader should have. And so that'll take me over to the next part of it, the option side. So right here we see the option side of the platform. The option side of the platform is essentially where I spend most of my day because like I said, I am an options trader. And so what this is showing you the time and sales on different options contracts that are coming through the tape, basically. And we call it flow. It is what it's known as in the industry. Their flow is aggregated, so you see the entire sale and not just individual sales on different exchanges. You see the entire sale for that particular trade. Meaning that you're not gonna, if you have a 20K trade that's a sweep coming across multiple exchanges, it's not just showing you every trade that was made on each exchange. It's showing you the entire sale that was made. Over here on the left, you have an alert stream. This is showing basically all the dark pool that is being recorded to the consolidated tape throughout the entire day, basically. You have pre-market scanners, post-market scanners. You have volume ratios, live news. So anything that hits, basically any ticker that you're looking at, anything that's coming through the live news feed, you're getting it as soon as it comes up. They have a general chat, which is essentially what I showed you guys just a second ago back here on main chat, where we're trading at, from bell to bell. It'll show you the most active calls, the most active puts for the day, bullish flow, bearish flow, the whole gamut of things. And here's the thing about this, guys, is that all of this is great, but not all of this is good. There's a lot of flow that comes throughout the day. It's recording and showing you everything, basically. Everything, every trade that is getting made across the lit market, you're seeing. And so what they really do is they show you how to trade off of some of these large institutional traders that are coming through with hundreds of millions of dollars at a time on a single trade, and showing you how to use this flow in addition to your technical analysis and other things that you use to trade off of. And so that's kind of how I use it. Another thing that's really great is, along with this dark pool activity, is you get this right here. They have a dark pool volume profile that is added to the chart. If you know anything about dark pool, it's volume at a particular price. So dark pool can be used for additional levels of support and resistance, essentially. And so what they have done is they've taken that and they've taken the time and sales and what it's traded at, and they overlay it on your chart as a volume profile for dark pool. And so really there is a lot to learn about this system. There's a lot that you can use with this system, especially when it comes to a lot of their filters. You can see any multi-lig trades. You can filter out, things you want to see, things you don't want to see. You can omit different stocks, things that are heavily traded like Tesla. I don't really trade off of flow. Tesla is a heavily traded stock, especially in options. As you can see, they did $34.4 million today in calls. And so I don't really like seeing Tesla flow come up, because it kind of, to me, it just clogs it up, which is beside the point. But you can filter out, if you don't want to see certain stocks, or if you do want to see a particular set of stocks, you can filter that down here in your watch list. So you can also go back and see they have different alerts on different options when they're coming in really aggressive, or into different strikes and expirations, whether it's calls and puts, and what strike and expiration dates they're coming into. It'll also show you the open interest of the underlying stocks, or in the option, in the various strikes and expirations of the options contracts, for the particular tickers that you're looking at. So like I said, really powerful tool. There is a lot on here that you can do with it, but what is great about this is that it's a great community and a great group of veteran traders who know what they're doing and can help guide you to use this platform. They're not just selling you a tool and saying, figure it out yourself. They're showing you and how to use this tool and so that you can be successful with the rest of trades that you take. And they're extremely supportive of that. They're extremely supportive of, knowing what you're doing and using their educational features to be able to use this platform. So they're not just kind of throwing you to the wolves in a sense and saying, "Here, get after it. You paid us our money. It's your platform now." It's definitely not what they do. They show you, they take you by the hand, and they kind of guide you. They give you all the resources and all the knowledge that they have every trading day, essentially, and they take you through it. And so that's just kind of I'm going to kind of wrap this up. That is just a little bit of what BlackBoxStocks.com is. It is a great tool. I swear by it. I know a lot of other people do. They swear by it as well. Nothing in this video is a recommendation of a buy or a sell or anything. Anything that you see on this platform is already happened and it's historical. So please do not use any of this information as a buy or sell. I would not like to see anybody get into that. As I said, it's all historical information of things that have already taken place. And also, it's not just to sell you on the platform, but just kind of to explain what exactly it is. Flow trading in itself is a different kind of trading. It's just another tool that I add to my toolbox, and there's other people who specifically only trade off of flow because it is extremely reliable and proven. It's a proven system when you know what you're doing with it. And so that's kind of my disclaimer for this, and it's just it's a great platform. I would recommend it to anybody who is whether you trade on the stock side or the option side. I think it's great on both sides, not just for options, but also for getting into setups in stocks as well. And so I'm gonna go ahead and wrap it up, guys. Y'all have a great evening. Y'all stay green.